This is the newest Samsung flagship, the S24 Ultra, and this is the last year's Samsung flagship, the S23 Ultra. Both of these are excellent devices. They offer unparalleled performance, be it gaming, multitasking, AI features or battery life. However, the most impressive aspect of the Ultra series is the cameras. My name is Prakhar, you're watching Gizmo Rush, and in this video, I'll be comparing the cameras of these two Samsung flagships. I'm going to take lots of photos and videos from their main, ultra-wide and all the other modes to see how much of an improvement the S24 Ultra is. We'll evaluate their sharpness, dynamic range, low light performance and zoom capabilities. But before diving into the camera comparison, let's take a look at the camera setup. The S24 Ultra features a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor on the top, a 200-megapixel wide-angle camera below that, a 10-megapixel telephoto lens on the side, and another telephoto sensor on the bottom, which is 50-megapixel. The S23 Ultra has a similar setup, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 200-megapixel wide-angle camera, and two 10-megapixel telephoto cameras. The S24 Ultra has replaced the 10-megapixel sensor of the S23 Ultra with a 50-megapixel telephoto camera on the bottom. On the front, they both have a 12-megapixel selfie camera. But specs alone don't tell the full story. Let's see how these numbers translate to real-world performance. First, let's take a look at the photos from their main cameras. At first glance, both images look almost identical, but there's a subtle difference. The S23 Ultra captures more vibrant colors, which is especially noticeable in this shot, taken using the 200-megapixel mode. The S24 Ultra has done a great job of maintaining details, but it has also enhanced the colors, making them pop. While this can look appealing, it's not entirely true to life. In contrast, the S24 Ultra delivers more natural colors with better detail retention. Look closely and you'll notice finer textures and realistic tones in the S24 Ultra shot. It doesn't enhance the colors artificially, which gives the image a more balanced and professional look. And it's a similar story with the ultra-wide camera. Take a look at this ultra-wide shot. At first glance, both images look fantastic, but there are subtle differences. The S23 Ultra produces a more vibrant image, which can be eye-catching, but it sacrifices some detail in the process. When you zoom in, it becomes noticeable. For instance, the S23 Ultra oversaturates the white Nike logo, making it pop unnaturally, whereas the S24 Ultra maintains better detailing and captures color more accurately. But at the same time, in some shots like this one, you can see that the S23 Ultra's vibrant ultra-wide shots look better than the S24 Ultra's. So in some cases, the color-enhanced images of the S23 Ultra may look better. Let's take a look at the portrait shots. You can see side by side that both these shots are perfect. Both have good clarity, perfect background blur, and excellent edge detection. Here's another one. When you zoom in, you can see that the S23 Ultra does sharper edge detection, whereas the S24 Ultra has softer edge detection. In this indoor portrait shot, you can see that the S24 Ultra has applied better background blur. While they both take excellent portrait shots, if I had to pick one, I'd choose the S24 Ultra's portraits because they just look a bit more pleasing to the eye thanks to the softer edge detection. Now, let's test the most talked about or the most highlighted feature of the Ultra series, the zooming. Both phones offer zooming up to 100x. Check these out. Zooming capabilities are almost similar in both devices, but as you can see in this one, the S23 Ultra's photo looks better due to heavy photo processing. Time for the selfies. These are some indoor shots in both normal and portrait modes. The selfie camera of both devices gives identical results. They offer similar colors, details, and similar background blur. These photos are indistinguishable. Just by looking at them, you can't tell which one is taken from which device. However, I did notice a slight difference in outdoor shots. While the details and colors remained the same, the S24 Ultra's portrait selfie had more background blur. It's really a small difference, but since I noticed it, I had to mention it. As for the video quality, you can see for yourself.
This is the S23 Ultra's video quality at 8K 30 FPS. This is being shot at 8K 30 FPS. So this is the video quality from the S23 Ultra at Ultra HD 60 FPS. This is being shot at Ultra HD 60 FPS. This is S23 Ultra's ultra-wide video at Ultra HD 60 FPS. This is being shot on the S24 Ultra at Ultra HD 60 FPS at ultra-wide. I'm recording this video from the S23 Ultra at Ultra HD 60 FPS, and this is the sound and video quality from it. So I'm recording this video from the S24 Ultra at Ultra HD 60 FPS, and this is the sound and video quality from it. The video quality remains almost the same across both devices, but there's a noticeable difference in slow motion videos. While both devices can record HD slow motion videos, the S24 Ultra can also record 4K slow motion videos at 120 FPS, which is a significant upgrade. So that was the daylight test. Now let's see what results we get in low light. Samsung devices offer a night mode or nightography feature which decreases the shutter speed and enhances the colors to capture a vivid and bright photo even at low light. I captured this photo in a really dark room with very little light creaking in from the doorway. And you can see the result for yourself. Here are some other photos. In these low light photos with night mode turned on, you can clearly see that the S24 Ultra took much better photos and more detailed photos than the S23 Ultra. They have good details and sharpness as opposed to the very soft photos of the 23. However, with the flash turned on, the S23 Ultra's photo may look better to some due to heavy post-processing, but still, the S24 Ultra's photo retained natural colors whilst providing better details. The same thing happens in portrait mode. You can also see that the S23 Ultra overexposes the background, while the S24 Ultra balances everything perfectly. But with the flash turned on, both devices give identical results with minor differences. Here's an ultra-wide shot. Since Samsung doesn't allow flash to function in ultra-wide, I took this landscape shot. But here, you can see that while both the devices captured everything beautifully with excellent details, the S23 Ultra lit up the night sky with a purplish hue, which looks over-enhanced. These are some zoom shots. In this particular shot, the S23 Ultra's zoom pictures look better than the S24 Ultra's. But when you zoom in a little, you can see that the 24 took much sharper and less grainy photos than the S23 Ultra. Still, if I look at it without zooming, I find the S23 Ultra's photo more pleasing. These are the selfies from the front camera. Considering it was really dark out there, both the phones took good photos. But I would prefer the S23 Ultra selfie in the dark. You can see it captured sharper and just better selfies in the dark. This is the low light 4K video at 60 FPS. While the S24 Ultra captured sharper footage, it had much more grains as compared with the footage from the S23 Ultra. Now, it depends on your preference which one you like better. So, after all the tests and comparisons, both the S23 Ultra and S24 Ultra proved to be incredible devices, especially when it comes to the cameras. The S23 Ultra continued to deliver vibrant, eye-catching photos and videos with heavy post-processing, which might appeal to those who prefer punchy colors and dramatic effects. On the other hand, the S24 Ultra focuses on delivering more natural colors, better detail retention, and noticeable improvements in certain areas like low-light photography, ultra-wide shots, and slow-motion videos. The 50-megapixel telephoto camera and 4K slow-motion videos at 120 FPS are clear upgrades, showcasing Samsung's effort to refining its flagship camera experience. But at the end of the day, the choice comes down to your personal preference. If you already own the S23 Ultra, the differences might not feel revolutionary. But if you value subtle improvements in detail, color accuracy, and features like 4K slow-motion videos, the S24 Ultra might just be worth the upgrade.
What do you think about these two camera powerhouse? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Gizmo Rush for more in-depth tech comparisons like this one.